The life of Leonardo da Vinci.
I'm gonna name him Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci's early life. Da Vinci was born on April 15, 1452. He was born out of wedlock in the town of Vinci. His father was a rich lord and his mother was a peasant. When he was young, he moved around a lot between his parents. That is what gave him such an informal education. Leonardo da Vinci's professional life. Da Vinci first started working in the Garden of Pisa in San Marco when he first got his independent job. The name of the first job he acquired was the painting The Adoration of Magi. Also, around this time, Leonardo da Vinci was said to be an amazing musician. Thus, as one of his projects, he made a silver lyre in the shape of a horse's head for the Duke of Milan. Da Vinci was later employed by l'Edificio, where he had several projects. Da Vinci's later years. Leonardo da Vinci in his later years lived under the Pope Leo X in the Vatican in Rome. Da Vinci became good friends with King Francis I of France too. He then began to work for the king and lived in a manor near the king. He lived in his house for 3 years. Then he sadly died on May 2nd, 1519, in the manor that he had lived in with his friend Francis I of France. Da Vinci's artistic career. The Mona Lisa. This is Da Vinci's most famous artwork. This painting is said to be the most beautiful painting ever. Though there are several mysterious things about it, it is still one of the highest value paintings in the world. It is currently hanging in the French Museum. The Last Supper. This is an extremely famous religious painting. This painting portrays Jesus eating his Last Supper with his disciples. This painting was started around 1495 and wasn't finished till 1498. This painting also shows the reaction of the 12 disciples after Jesus tells them that someone would betray them by the end of that night. There were 2 early copies of this painting, thought to be done by his assistant. This great painting became gravely deteriorated and had to be restored in 1978, and it still wasn't finished until 1999. Leonardo da Vinci's inventions. Viola organista. This instrument is very similar to the harpsichord, the organ, and the viola da gamba. The viola organista is painted red, blue, and is gold. It has 61 strings, foot pedals, and 4 spinning wheels wrapped with horse tail hair. As many people say, the viola organista has a rich, sonorous sound. Da Vinci's armored car, other words known as the tank. The armored car invention was the most famous of Da Vinci's war machines. It was able to move in any direction and was equipped with many different weapons. The platform is covered by a large protective cover reinforced with metal plates. To move the machine, 8 men inside the tank would consistently turn cranks to spin the wheels. The armored car was made to scare the opposing armies. The giant crossbow. Da Vinci's crossbow was to be measured 27 yards across. The device would have 6 wheels or 3 wheels on each of the sides. The bow would be made of a thin wood for flexibility, but then the giant crossbow invention was an example of the way Da Vinci's artwork really brought out his ideas of life. Da Vinci was such a great inventor. He made so many great inventions that some people can barely count. Just a few of his other inventions are the triple barrel cannon, the clock, the helicopter, the robotic knight, scuba gear, Colossus, revolving bridge, self propelled carts, 33 barrel organ, and of course the enemy. These are just showing how artistic and smart this man really was. After seeing our presentation, you can now see why Leonardo da Vinci was easily one of the top smartest people to ever live on this earth. And his work will forever influence and help us throughout our lives.